boxes of gun locks, which I think is pretty cool. I think he's sending a lot of them, but I need to give some to like Harlow and get to her. So all the CHWs have some. But I thought that was kind of cool. And then the lady,
Gun locks?
yeah. So they're like,
Oh, I see, I know what they are.
yeah, just so you can.
Yeah.
And then that lady's still working on that grant, which I have really great ideas for that grant.
Yeah.
Because Roundup does not have a narcotic, what's the word? NA, narcotic, anonymous.
They did. I thought they met at Emmanuel Baptist or Methodist Church or something.
No, they don't. So I asked, my brain is not working today. I asked Cameron at the grant because he's recovering and he said he's more than happy to help. But like with that grant, we would have to get the supplies and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was a really good idea. And he's like, half the people I know should be joining it.
That's sad.
I know. So that might be, I told the lady about that, so she's putting in those ideas for it. Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. And some other things like either training on Narcan or bringing people to like the schools for the drug stuff where that grant could possibly pay for some of that stuff, or even so then it could also train me on these kind of things. So yeah. Share good ideas. So yeah. That's
That'd
it.
be good. You need training on it, narc.
Yeah. And if you go to like, you can get trained, but then you can train to be a trainer, and so
Oh.
you're a trainer, I believe I can just have Narcan and give it to people that might need it. I haven't had any drug issues yet.
Personally, or?
Yeah. But I mean, it's always nice to have that.
Mike, you're a little too quick-witted there.
Across the street from me.
Narcan definitely has pros and cons to it, but
Yeah.
the other CHW in Harlow, because I was like, what's your thoughts? And she said, we're here to save lives. So they said, that makes sense. So, that's it.
We were all trained on it, me and
You were?
Cheryl and Gerlin. We
Yeah.
have some in our cupboard.
Oh, cool.
I have some at home. Yeah, they gave it to me when I got my last pain medicine. They just came with the prescription.
It's just so weird.
Didn't ask for it, it just came with it. Came with the same thing.
Oh, you can actually buy it now too. They have it at the drugstore. Oh, I need to go to the drugstore.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They need to use it, they really need to use it.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So just working on the grant. Had a guy in today for therapy, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Got him set up for psychiatry. Just trucking along.
Chugging along, making progress.
Yep.
Well, I guess we should set up an appointment. What do you think?
I know. It's time for you guys.
Next thing you know, we won't want to be commissioners anymore.
Yeah, talk us out of that. Wouldn't take much talking.
You know, we need to maybe swing in and stop by and talk to you, and to get a feel for how this relationship's going with Catalyst. So it's something we need to air out now, but just kind of have a pretty, I guess, open, honest dialogue on how you think it's going and whether, all that stuff we talked about.
I do feel it's going better, but I also have possible future
Future what?
plans. Like, still here, but
All right, well, we'll talk, okay? I'm not sure
Yeah.
we need
No,
to get into
that's-
the details now, but maybe are you, what are your hours? What are your hours?
9 to 5.
9 to 5 every day?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could swing by maybe when we're in, maybe Monday or
slow, so that's good, except for last Tuesday, I had so many people in, but yeah, usually it's slow.
Okay.
Just have to wait in line.
Yeah. Is it safe? I mean, is it-
Just go to the chiropractor, you can hang out for a second.
Take a number.
Yep, that's a good idea, maybe I should have a thing outside,
Yeah.
you can take a number and then the number pops up. Yeah. Okay, you guys.
All
have a
right, so
meeting.
nothing I need to report. So we'll do that. We'll swing by, we'll talk.
Sounds good.
Should either acknowledge that, you said hi, and say, let's talk.
Yeah, you know, he's a really, he strikes me as a really smart guy. And,
He's a little cautious, but then.
yeah, a little, but,
A little bit of territory.
but I think having a rapport with him will really help. I don't know, I'm not saying you don't, but
With Josiah?
with Josiah.
He's the one that told me about this job.
Yeah. Yeah, good, good.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just think the more you communicate with him, like I said, he wasn't complaining or anything, but we were just like, what's the deal with, you know, not allowing information? And we just didn't think it was fair, and we kind of understood that. And they'll still get their numbers when they're actually linked up with
Yeah.
counselors, so.
So it wasn't my idea. It was Christy saying, why aren't you counting those numbers? I don't know, I wasn't told I should.
Well, and we didn't understand why you wouldn't based on what they were
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, for
And
sure.
I know they're trying to promote what they're doing, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just that now we understand Josiah's hesitancy to allow that. I mean, it wasn't meaning that he didn't want you there. I was afraid that he didn't want you, you know. No, he's, you know, so.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's a good one to, in fact, that was our target group, was the youth.
I will probably be in the high school a little bit more this year, which is good. Because the high school counselor they hired is a social studies teacher. Doesn't know anything about counseling.
Really?
So hopefully I'll be on that side and be able to refer more people as well, so.
Yeah.
I heard social study teachers make the best counselors.
That was the worst class ever.
Social studies?
Ugh, I loved it.
Really?
I never knew what it was. So what is
Fine.
social?
You gotta study
Define it.
social.
Too broad of a,
As a counselor, I didn't do quite well.
too broad of a subject.
Yeah, it is.
I just remember the textbooks were incessantly boring.
Oh, yeah, all of it. History, good.
I loved it.
History.
English.
Yeah,
I
some
hated
people have
English
a
and
passion
math.
for history, and actually, there's real power in that knowledge. But I'm not one of the, I'm not really history
Okay, you
All right,
guys have
well.
a meeting now.
enough. Have fun.
Always.
Always.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Yeah. I gotta
Every-
sit there snacks.
Remember their, we have a go-to? Yeah.
If this thing works, it might not work.
Oh, no, I forgot about that.
If it doesn't, we'll just have to call her. I printed up her stuff. I think she's looking to say, hey, I've done a needs assessment. Do you want me to give you a proposal to go beyond that? And we may not be able to answer.
I mean, and there might be a whole lot, like she said, I saw there's a lot of copies, you know, like multiple places the same thing is, and I get it. I understand that. That doesn't need to be there. But, yeah.
And it's not working.
Yeah.
No, it's doing the blinking again. Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do, just for kids?
Can you shut the thing down completely?
I'm gonna do it. In the industry, it's called a cold boot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do a cold boot.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're gonna take your boot to it, huh?
All right.
Reset. Unplug it. Put it back in.
won't let me, you won't let me shut it off.
Unauthorized.
Hold the button in, did you?
Well, actually, this is all different stuff.
I know.
So this is going. To here, so this is coming from this power, right?
Yep.
So if I pull this, I'm shutting it off.
Which one?
Yep, shut it.
Although this did not shut off. Must have a battery.
Or all these backups. Just don't touch this one. Can you start that over again now?
Actually, I'm gonna do this just for kicks. That shut off. Count to, we'll do 1 minute. ASUS.
What?
It says ASUS. It's ASUS.
That's right.
It's not- You need to be careful when you say that.
Oh. Working?
Let's see, we'll know in a second. Okay.
I needed a cold boot.
Yeah, so my dad used to be a lot when I was growing up. I needed a cold boot.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
For internet.
Yeah, I got a boot.
You were way
Sailing
ahead of
through
time.
the still. She hasn't joined yet. Camera didn't work though, did it?
There it is.
Well, that's, I'll tell you why it's not working, Charles.
So you don't have it on there?
Now, who changed that? Somebody did that.
You got it?
I don't touch that stuff. I don't, the only thing I do is plug my thing in.
Also, for movie, I have a feeling, I'm wondering if she's having. Let's see if I can join it from my computer. there you are.
Hello?
Hey,
Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep. Very good.
Uh, How is everyone today?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good. Should I share my screen? I know you mentioned once you guys had a hard time viewing a shared screen, so what's the best way to
Well,
move
let's see if
forward?
we can
give
share.
it a try.
Okay, so I'm a little new to Microsoft Teams. Where I go to more? Audio
Right at the
settings.
top it says share.
I'm trying to figure out where to share. Let's see, share.
And
Okay,
it should,
share your Mac screen.
and it should ask me to give you permission or something.
What's that?
It should ask me to give you permission to share it.
Oh, okay. So on my screen, I see chat, people, raise hand, react, view, more.
Camera, mic, share.
I
You
want
don't
to see
see that?
more. Meeting info, hide video, audio, language settings. Okay, usually there is a button, right?
Well, you just went through chat, people, raise hand, react, view, notes, rooms, apps, more.
It's funny because I have chat, people, raise, react, okay, view.
Well, you know what? Maybe, now I've got your printout, but maybe you just kind of walk through it. I don't think we're gonna get it to do it.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault. Is the purpose of this meeting, so you've basically done your needs assessment, right?
I did, yeah.
And now you're
So-
sharing with that for maybe just get a feel for what the next step would be. Is that kind of where we're at?
Yeah, and then also just to make sure we're aligned with some of the things I uncovered, if it was, made sense to you.
Okay.
Just want to make sure everything makes sense.
So you want to walk through your spreadsheet, is that the idea?
Yeah, and then do you guys also have your website open?
No, I don't.
I think we should.
I can, but how much of this is are we gonna go through? I'm not sure we got time to go through all the pieces, but is this just more high level?
Just high level. Why don't we, if you need to bring up the computer, we can. So we'll go through the main spreadsheet.
Well, actually,
there's-
I'll open the website on mine, but I've got your spreadsheet right here, so.
Okay, yeah, so the reason, when we're going through step by step, I'll share with you and see if it makes sense to go to the website. So
Okay.
there's 4 tabs on your printout. So maybe you printed out the main pages.
Yes,
Okay, so how this is structured is in column A is basically I mimicked the tabs on your website. So you have a home page, which looks fantastic. First, I just want to say the website is actually really good. I don't think it needs a major overhaul or redo after digging deep. So whoever designed it, structurally, it's wonderful. So, and same with the photos and stuff.
Except the photos don't really pertain to a whole lot of Muscle Shell County.
They do.
I mean, some of them do, but those photos are,
They're stock.
yeah, they're just stock, they're strangers.
Oh, they are, okay, because they had some photo credits and stuff, so I thought maybe they were from
Well,
town
there's, like-
folks.
like
Like
this,
you
like
visit Montana's Muscle Shell County, we don't know those people.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can take some.
Well, fine, so I retract that, but
They're
nonetheless.
No, your point's well taken, though. It's not archaic.
Okay, so we'll just dive in. So the homepage, okay, so let me just tell you how it's set up. So column A are the tabs that marry your menu items on your website. And then column B is my recommendation or what the group will think after this call, whether we should update it, keep it, or remove it. And then there's the suggestions, just qualify it, as well as the notes. The URL, I wanted to include that. That was important to share, and that's column E, because it shows the structure of your website and how things are organized, and it's very well organized, so I wanted to kind of call that out, and then,
Okay,
anyways, okay, so the homepage. We've already discussed this in our previous meetings, but really that go-to meeting banner,
it's down here.
we just need to update it with like, join the commissioners meeting. And I know there's issues like that right-hand column, I guess we don't have that, we have limited access to update it. That's what I think is the biggest eyesore that might be problematic on the website, but other than that, you know, the homepage looks, really good.
Well, let's stop there. Remember, we had the issue of administrative rights with this website? Were you able to look into that? And, go ahead. Is that
Yeah,
one of
my
your items
question
on
to you
here?
is, I actually need to know who your web host is, so Muscle Shoals County is paying a provider to host your website.
Okay,
So that's the information I need.
That would, yeah, from Ron, not me. I mean, I have no idea.
yeah, that would be Ron. Was that something, you know, last time we talked, that was something Ron was gonna get with you and work that out, and obviously you haven't been able to do that. But that affects how you move forward, right?
Well, it will impact the design phase, not this phase, and that's, so, yes.
Okay. In other words, you can't make any changes or create a duplicate. If you can't have administration rights, we're gonna have to create a duplicate website, right?
Yes.
I have a
But I'm
feeling,
hoping, also, one thing I can look at too, which I need to get with Ron, is he's able to log into WordPress. So if I see what his restrictions are, you know, maybe there's a way that we don't have to duplicate the website where we can just do some edits, but it's hard for me to
okay, so
say.
you still need to
And then
work
overall,
through
we
that.
need to know who the web host is in general.
Because based on what I've experienced, Veronica, we've had severely been limited with this website. It's been because of these administrative right issues. And if we need to somehow mirror this or start over, I might be leaning more towards that.
Okay.
Because we need to be able to know how we can administer it and not just Ron, and then Ron telling us that he can't, so.
Yeah.
So
So,
anyway,
yeah, so, and after this call, I'll give you, what's your domain name, what's your web host, I'll give you prompts so that Ron could research, or maybe there's a search thing that you guys can find, because you are paying somebody, it might be every 2 years, might be every 1 year, but there's somebody who's hosting it, and that's the main key to get into your website.
got it, okay, I'll let you keep going.
Okay, so the homepage, I like it, it's just that column, and then there is the 3 call-out buttons on the main page under the banner that says visitors, news and events, and commissioners meetings.
Yep,
So it's just, I think commissioner meetings, that's obviously very important. I would just call out the 3 key important parts. I think visitors is probably key if you're trying to drive tourism. News and events, and we're gonna dive in a little bit later, that section needs to be reworked. It seems like most of the news and events are notices and commissioner meetings, and then,
so what are you looking
They're
at
kind
when
of
you say
jumbled.
visit, okay, visitors,
looking
news,
at-
and very good, okay, and you're thinking maybe do what with this?
so if you can pull up the website, there's the 3 buckets.
Yep, I'm looking at
Visitors-
visitors, news and
Okay.
events, commissioners meetings.
Yeah, so news and events, I think that click-through could either just go to could go somewhere else.
Okay,
Because it's duplicate of, or those are commissioners' meetings. If you click commissioner meetings, they're very similar.
okay, so these 2 news and events are similar.
And that
They're
might,
basically duplicate, yeah.
okay, and that might be, and I haven't gone on the news and events, but it's probably the commissioner's minutes, the commissioner's agenda, all the same stuff, because when I put it up and I set my featured, I can't even remember what it is now, I just do it by rote, but I
Yeah.
hit news and events, or news and commissioner's minutes. So that's why they're probably the same, it's just me putting the agenda, the minutes, the agenda, the minutes, the agenda, the minutes on there.
Yeah, that makes sense, And then, when I get down to that tab and we're breaking it through, because the homepage is just like a capture of it, we can go into the details of that, but that does make sense how you're uploading things. I just think that's one section can be streamlined.
And that's the only thing I know how to do. BTW.
Well, you're doing, yeah, but you need to do that, so that's perfect, right? You have to, put up the agenda in the meeting, so I think we can just streamline where that lives on the website.
Okay,
Okay, so then we can go to the About tab on the website. And you have two drop-down menu items, but just click on the About, and this is the page I'm referencing
okay,
in there. So the only thing I thought here was, these are tiny copy edits, just, the information is really good. Just the subheadings, you have local post office and then the zoning ordinance, community library. I mean, that's a small, like a quick minute, 10 minutes to update that, just in terms of font. Because I don't know why they're nested. In terms of organization, when you have a larger font and lower font, usually they're nested and they relate, so that's all. So
okay.
really tiny copy edits. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Just
So a lot of, like I said, this website, once I got into the weeds of it, is really well done. There's just a couple adjustments that I think can make a bigger impact
Okay.
for usability. So then there's a drop-down menu under the About, and you have the gallery. I like the idea of putting the gallery. I didn't realize these are all stock images.
Well, maybe not in the gallery. The galleries are specific to our area, but when you first hit the website, those are,
Oh, yeah, okay. So for me, I thought that the gallery was representative of the events that take place in Muscle County
Yes,
or your
yes, it is.
community.
Yep,
I like that, okay.
that's perfect, yeah.
And then, if we drop down, so now if you're mirroring the spreadsheet with the website, so I'm on line 5. Now if we go to the sitemap, this is what needs to be updated, and in fact, I think this page can just be removed. The reason
Okay.
being is at the bottom of the page, which is called the footer, there is a link to the sitemap. So it doesn't need to be called out
as its own
front and
thing.
center,
Okay,
just that, it could just be a footnote and then link to how your page is structured.
okay,
So it doesn't need to be so bold. And also, it's not updated and it's not reflective of actually how your site works, so it could be a sticking point for people.
okay, gotcha.
So I would just move that and delete it. Okay, if we go to the visitors page, and again, just click on the visitors page. I really like this. The thing that caused me pause when I was doing it was like, oh, the annual 4th of July celebration. That obviously sounds like a big event. It's probably a big draw for tourism, right, and for the locals.
Yep,
That was fine. I think that wasn't that clear to me as a newbie coming in, so I would just nest it under what to do in the county, and then it says join during the annual 4th of July roundup. So again, that was just a little reorganization in terms of nesting it, if that makes sense. So again, small edits to just, if somebody's new from out of town didn't realize that.
got it. Now I'm equating your spreadsheet to the website, so it's working.
Oh, great, okay. I did have a question. So when I was doing what I call competitive analysis, just looking at other county websites, if the visitors page is to be more of a resource, I think we could bump it up more. And I gave some examples of Gallatin, Montana, and then some
Got it.
Ventura County.